It's Vlogmas day 15. Where's the time going? I'm in a weird, funky mood and I feel kind of funky. It feels, so last night when I went to the session, I wore a smaller coat and opted not to wear a scarf because I didn't think it was that cold out and I wasn't gonna be outside that much. It feels like I caught cold in my chest, and this happened to me last year when I went to go see the tree and view the windows. I remember the next day I was like, my chest was kind of tight. It felt like it had a lot of air in it. And I really just needed like a lot of hot stuff. So I made a cup of tea. Because I'm really not doing well with having a cup of coffee in the morning, especially because I don't usually put a ton of milk in my coffees. It triggers my acid reflux and then I'm uncomfortable all day, so I opt for tea. I have like 7 thoughts that are interconnected. I have not been taking advantage of showing you my holiday mug collection during Vlogmas. So welcome to the first installment of my holiday mug collection. I love all my holiday mugs. I was about to be like, this is one of my favorites. I love them all. It's a stamp. And it says greetings from the North Pole. It has Santa and these reindeer, and then on the back is this really cute little village, which I'm assuming is the North Pole. There's this cute little penguin man who I love, a reindeer. And I love this mug so much. It did have some gold like foil on it that was the reins for the reindeer, but I think I put it through the dishwasher one too many times, even though it said it was dishwasher safe. So it's a lesson to me. And then on the inside it says happy holidays. So I'm gonna let my tea cool down. I made some eggs, peppers, and toasted a ciabatta roll. So I'm gonna get to that very quickly, but I have like a lot. So anyway, the cold in my chest. I'm really hoping that the hot food and the hot drink will sort of like kick it, because that's what did it last year. I was sick for Thanksgiving, so I'd really like to not be sick for Christmas. So I'm hoping that I'm not sick. And I'm hoping that it's just that I didn't wear a scarf last night and my chest is like, bitch, hello. Anyway, I have a bunch of little things I need to do this morning before I go to work today because we have 2 shows, so I'm gonna be out of the house the whole afternoon and night. First things first, I got some mail last night from HarperCollins, so I'm assuming it's book mail, and I'm trying to not flash you my address. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, so we've got an ornament. I know what this is. The ornament. Wow, I can't believe I got sent this. This can go on my little tree. So exciting. So it says, Santa aims to please, A Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. Last year they wrote a duo romance book, and I will give this one another try. Famously, I did not like the first one. I couldn't even finish it. I'm shocked I got sent this. Ta-da! It's so cute! Oh, it's an uncorrected proof. When does it come out? It came out in October. Sure. I mean, I'll take a proof copy. Why not? Oh, paperwork things. And then here's the book. I love the covers. I'm obsessed with this cover artist. They did the art on the last one. I'm trying to see if they're listed on the back, because sometimes they are. No, are they on the inside? Hold, please. Yes, art, illustrations, and art throughout. Oh, maybe that's not the cover. Okay, it says the first edition was designed by Diane Sturge, and the map was by Diane, and then illustrations and art throughout was Amanita Silvacora, and that's what I'm seeing. Ta-da. Usually don't have the map in the proofs. Pretty cool. I'll give it a try. I will give it a try because I like Julie Murphy and I like Sierra Simone, like their writing. So I want to like the duo, but the first book did not do it for me. I'm shocked they sent me this. I'm catching up on Remy Ashton's vlogs, and then I'm gonna get to my to-do list that I wrote last night so that I can get a couple things done around the house before I have to go to work. I'm feeling a little better after having my breakfast and drinking my cup of tea. So a couple sips left. I have a second to breathe before I hop into doing stuff this morning. And like I said, I had like 10 million things on my mind that I wanted to talk to you about. So I have a very weird relationship with, not weird, I just have I'm on, how do I say this? I feel like I have personally been on a spiritual growth journey for the last few years now. I grew up Catholic, I grew up going to Catholic school, and I have spent a lot of time in my adult life really thinking about my connection to faith, spirituality, and how I sort of view those things. And I don't want to get into that aspect of it because that's very personal and it's a journey that I'm on. But a part of that is sort of accepting and understanding the things I was taught in Catholicism versus what I experience in the world. And last night, I'm like gonna cry talking about this. It's I am so overwhelmed. So last night I was having a dream, and I have very vivid dreams. I always have, I probably always will, but sometimes they are so crystal clear and it's scary. And last night I had a dream and my brother was in it and one of my first cousins was in it. And then all of a sudden we're sitting at a table and across from me is my Nana. And over the course of this morning, as I've thought more and more about it, I've gotten more emotional because I think I'm still processing it. She was so crystal clear and was talking to me, but I kind of couldn't hear her. And the whole time I was convinced that she hadn't actually died and everybody was lying to me and my brother. And so I was running away from her for most of the dream. I'm trying to get through this. I was so confused, and then I woke up and I was crying. I literally woke up with tears streaming down my face. And I was like, oh my God. And this is why I have these patches on, because my eyes are so freaking puffy because I've been crying all morning. I'm convinced that she visited me last night because last year, it was a day or 2 days before Halloween, I can't remember. I had a dream and my grandma, came and visited me. She talked to me and it was the same thing. She was crystal clear. You know, I'm not really sure why I'm sharing this. I think because I'm in the mood of things are happening in my life and I'm vlogging my life, so I should share them with you. But I've been all morning I'm in a very weird headspace, and I know part of it is because of work. I'm really trying to focus and make sure I can get through these 2 shows today so I can finish my training and be a good dresser and be good at my job. But then I was what else is it? And I was sitting with my cup of tea and I was thinking about it, and I was oh my God, she really came. It just feels like the most bizarre thing in the world. It really does. So I'm all I want to do is sit here and cry, and I really want to soak up this last moment that it feels like I got to have with her. But I have so much shit to do. Okay, I have to go dry my tears and re-put on my eye cream so that these things can actually work. Hi vlog. I just got home from work. Long 2-show day. I'm tired, feeling okay. And then on my way out, I ran into 2 of my castmates, co-workers, crewmates. I don't know what to, I put a bunch of my Christmas gifts over there. I need to remind myself that I have to keep them out of the shot until I wrap them tomorrow. I ran into 2 people I used to work with at Disney Cruise Line, which was so cool. They knew one of the cast members in the show and they were chatting. I was oh my God, hello. And then we had a mutual castmate that they had worked with and I had worked with on another show. So it was very, very fun, very serendipitous. Always happy to run into old cruise line folks. See how everybody's doing. So I am gonna get in the shower because I'm so sweaty after those 2 shows. It's like a workout. And then because I have a little bit of energy and I'm like coming down from the day, I am gonna attempt to decorate some of the tree tonight. And then whenever I get really tired or if I finish, then I'll go to bed. So I'll set the camera up when I do that. Does anybody else have like an order that they like to do things with the tree? Because even though the star is at the top of the box for everything, sorry, even though the star lives on top, the star always goes on last. Like I could not put the star on right now. That wouldn't feel right, you know? We do kind of have a theme for the tree. This ornament organizer is so finicky. So our first year it was all gold because that's what we could get at TJ Maxx for very little money. And then last year we added in some pink ornaments, and those are all my special ones for my little tree. So we added in some pink, and then we picked up some ornaments that people were throwing away in our building that looked perfectly good, and so we're going to be adding in some green as well, which is very exciting. And I think we're doing those this year as an addition, which I'm excited about. So yeah, that's my spiel about the tree. I'm constantly collecting ornaments and things for the tree. That's like one thing I kind of make sure I pick up during the year at some point, is something new for the tree. Also, I'm nothing if not my parents' daughter, because I saw this Cadbury tin in my organizing, like in my storage, and I was like, what is in there? All the hooks for the ornaments. I've got paper clips in here from the first year and the hooks that I bought last year, because why wouldn't you store anything but chocolate in a chocolate tin? It's a great size. Like, I'm perfectly fine to keep this, even though it's quite big and seems really obnoxious to want to fill this with hooks. But I feel like this is a good starting point. And like 40 years from now, if this is full of hooks dating back to my first Christmas, out of my parents' house where I had my own tree, I'm gonna feel pretty happy about that. Star is gonna be a project for tomorrow because it's too heavy for the top. This is our star. I love it so much. I'm gonna be really heartbroken if I can't figure out how to do it. I might have to reinforce this. No, I don't know what to do. Let me bring this down more. Maybe that seems really precarious, so I'm gonna take this off for now, and that'll be a tomorrow project. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it for now. I definitely want to sit with it and see if there's anything I see in the daylight as far as like moving some ornaments around, looking at it from multiple angles to see where I've sort of put things. Because in previous years we haven't had a couch right here, so we've been able to kind of see it on a 180 almost. But yeah, because we have a lot of those glittery baubles, I really wanted to stick as many of them as I could in the center of the tree, and it's throwing so much light out. It's really, really pretty. I'm very happy. The green ornaments are throwing me a little because on camera they're just like green, but they don't look like that in person. So yeah, okay. I am going to, before I go to bed, decorate my little room tree. So let's go. This little tree, you can see me in the mirror in the back, that's crazy, is gonna be for all of my not bauble ornaments. We used to get gifted ornaments each year as kids, and so I always like to get ornaments to commemorate different things, and I've been given ornaments to commemorate different things. Most of them are still at my parents' house on their tree, but slowly but surely people are gifting them to me now. So yeah, so we've got one. This was the year I moved out. My parents gave it to me to commemorate leaving the house and getting my first apartment, because obviously I left home to go work for Cruise Line, but different vibe. Oh, and I've already got the ornament from earlier on here. You seem quite heavy. Oh, perfect. My parents gave this to me for working in theater and starting my journey on Broadway. This was the ornament from last year from my dad. He knows that I hate this man. I was a little traumatized as a child, so yeah, he wanted to gift me this. This is actually a 2019 keepsake collection piece, but he gifted it to me in 2022. I have the hiccups now. Oh my god, I have to be so careful with this because these are actually fragile ornaments. But my little penguin collection, I love them so much. These guys I got from Anthropologie last year. I saw them on the website and I knew I had to have them because penguins are my favorite and they're just so cute. I love them so much. And I'm so happy they have a tree to live on now. The cutest little guys. And then we've got this one who joined the collection because one of my coworkers gave this to me either for my birthday or Christmas. I actually can't remember which. You guys aren't going to be the thing that topples this tree over. I think that's going to be it for today's vlog. I'm feeling very good that those are done. Oh, I can just rearrange ornaments as I see fit. Oh, you guys are driving me crazy, so I'm just gonna sign off. Bye.